What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride.
Hey guys, I am so excited to do this video for you guys today because this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Just because I felt like it's very personal to me and I just wasn't sure if that was something that you guys would want to see, since it has already happened about 2 years ago, and it is my wedding makeup. It is my 2-year anniversary coming up this week, and I didn't film a video last week because I knew I was going to be uploading 2 videos this week, just because it's my wedding week, it's my 2-year anniversary, and I always like to celebrate somehow doing a video on my channel. So I did want to do the same thing this year with you guys, and I wanted to recreate my wedding look. I put on my wedding dress and did my hair exactly the same way that I did it for my wedding, just so that way you guys can get the whole vibes going on. And yeah, I'm so obsessed with this look. I wish I would have known how to do things differently back in the day to make my makeup look even better, but hindsight is always 2020, and I did my own makeup and I was just barely starting out doing makeup, and with time you just learn new techniques. That's great because that's how you know you're growing from when you first started out doing makeup, and I feel like that couldn't be more true with me. It's a simple bridal look that anybody can do. If you're balling on a budget, or if you're high-end and you want to go more luxurious, anybody can do it. You don't have to use these exact palettes that I used or the exact products that I used. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with in your budget. Just because I'm using them doesn't mean that these are like you have to use them. The colors, you can always replicate them with different drugstore products that you have or other palettes that you have. Don't go out and purchase anything. Just use what you already have. And yeah, I think that this look came out very, very pretty. I think it's a little extra to be just here hanging out around the house, but I did want to film this for you guys, and I hope you guys like it. Like, I feel like I could cry right now thinking about my wedding day 2 years ago in this dress. My makeup literally looks the same, so it just makes me very emotional right now. And yeah, to see how far that we've come in 2 years, it's just amazing. And the blessings and the love that I have for my husband is just amazing. I am so happy, and I never regret our decision to have a small beach wedding. It was perfect for us. We wouldn't have this house that we're in now if we didn't do things the way that we did them back then. My only regret is I wish I would have had more family, but that was because I thought I was gonna have another wedding. So yeah, I hope you guys love this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and thank you. Stay tuned. Okay, to first start off with, we're going to prime our eyes with a little bit of concealer just to conceal any blemishes or darkness we have. And then I'm going to be going in with my Lorac Pro palette. I'm going to be just taking the white color just to apply a nice base, so that way our lid looks very nice and bright. And I'm going to apply this 2 times just to give us that really bright-eyed effect, since we're not going to be applying any lid color. So then I'm going to be going in with this tan shade in the palette. I'm not exactly sure what the color is called right now, but it's just a typical neutral brown color. I'm just going to be applying that to the crease, slowly building up the color so that way it's very soft, but yet has a nice good transition color. Next, I'm going to be taking my Naked 2 palette. I'm going to be taking the color Verve, which is a very lilac-y gray color. This is going to act as another transition color to kind of help give a little bit of coolness to the look. And then I'm going to be going in with my Little Pigment from MAC. I got this from our holiday collection a couple years ago. I'm just going to be using this to darken up the crease. I believe it's called Dark Brown, and it's a very cool brown color. I'm just applying this only to the outer edges of my crease, so that way it adds a smokiness to it, but yet opening up the eye because it's not covering the entire eye. I'm then going to be going back into my Lorac Pro palette and using the black color in this palette. This is going to give you a more dark, deep look to this look. And then I'm just going to be taking a clean blending brush with no additional product. You're just going to blend. And then I'm just going to give my eyes a little bit of liner, just no wing, no nothing, because back then I was not a perfectionist with the wing, so I could not do it. So I'm just going to be applying some regular liner with my Maybelline gel liner, Next, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. This is the closest thing that I have that was similar to the Double Wear from Estee Lauder. I highly recommend Double Wear because it's a very matte, full coverage, last all day type of foundation. But for the purpose of this video, I did not have it on me, but I highly recommend it. It stays in place all day long. And then for that day, I wanted it to still be natural, so I did use a beauty blender. The only thing I had on me was a Real Technique sponge. It is a little bit harder to blend, but it still gives you the same effect. And then I'm going to be going in with a little bit of my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This was my all-time favorite concealer for years and years. I think it's a great concealer. I still love using it. It does crease a little, so you do have to set it after and be quick with it. So when you do set it, just make sure you add a light dusting to it. I'm using MAC Emphasize Me powder. I did not have this back then. I'm just using something soft, just so that way you guys know I did set my concealer. I'm just not sure what I set it with back then. Okay, next I'm going to be taking that Maybelline gel liner again. Just apply it to your waterline and to the inner part of your waterline, so that way it gives your lashes a more full look. And then I'm going to be going back in with that tan color from the Lorac Pro palette and just blending out that liner so that way it doesn't look as harsh and gives it a more smoky, sultry look. I went in a couple times with this because it just wasn't really showing up too much, but it did give that effect that I didn't want. And then I'm going to be going in with Nylon and just highlighting my inner corner as well as my nose and also my brow bone. I think it looks so beautiful when you highlight your brow bone with an all matte eyeshadow look. It just adds a nice subtle glow to it. And then I'm going to be taking my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. Back then I only had the Milani Glow bronzer, but this will be the same exact thing, so whether you want to go drugstore or high-end. And then I don't believe I even highlighted for my wedding because I wasn't big into highlighting a couple years ago, but if I was getting married again, best believe I'm going to be popping on some Champagne Pop or some Glow. And then I just used my OG favorite blush, Milani Luminoso. And then I applied some mascara to my lashes, and boom, we are done with that. And then I'm just gonna add some falsies and apply my lipstick. This lipstick is super affordable. It's the JLo Nude Lipstick from L'Oreal. I love it. It's very moisturizing, very natural looking. And this is the completed look. With my hair and dress on, it feels so complete. And this was my wedding look, and my dress is from Lulu's. I don't believe it's still available, but it was perfect for the beach and I loved it. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys love it. There is another video coming sometime this week in a couple days, probably on my actual anniversary because I want to surprise my husband. So stay tuned. On January 25th, there should be another video uploaded as well. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Take care.